What's up, y'all? So I'm here again, delivering another video. This video is gonna be very short, but I really wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update of what's going on with me and how I've been going through going through this process. So earlier in the week, I had created a video, just kind of scratching the surface as far as the CBP process, what to expect, and some points, some pointers that maybe you might feel as though that uh, might you be able to use to your benefit. So today was I took my what is it the fitness test. So in I mean, to long story short, the fitness test it's pretty much made up of a push up and sit up, and then you have a step test. So you got to take um, essentially you got to step on a 12-inch step for about 5 minutes, uh, in accordance to the rhythm or pattern that they want you to step in. So essentially, it's like up, up, down, down, up, down, down. Sounds very simple. It's like, okay, big deal. It's a 12-inch step. Like anybody can do this. Like now, I'll say this: that if you watch the previous video, I've been in the military for a little while, and I've ran, miles and miles, and here and there. I'm getting a little older, so my body is starting to feel the effects of getting older. However, this little step test whipped me a little bit. For 5 minutes, up, up. I just felt like, the longer I heard her voice, like, so first of all, let me just be clear. Let me just rewind. So, uh, I did the test in Newark, Delaware, at an occupational health clinic. So that was the coordination that was made from Homeland Security or CBP to for me to execute and conduct this test. The people there was very nice. Um, I had no issues with them. They explained to me what the process was. They explained to me how the test is going to be conducted, and they also gave me feedback as well, as far as, hey, this is what you have to require to do. You're going to have to listen to a video, not excuse me, a video, but a audio, and essentially you're going to take your commands all from the audio. However, the audio it's not very clear. It's a little bit misleading as far as what the audio was saying. And what I mean by audio, the audio is giving you directions as far as how you're going to execute um, every exercise that you're being evaluated on. So that's what the audio is about. However, the representative that's there at the occupational health clinic kind of dumbs everything down to make it better for you to understand. So they was very helpful. So yeah, I mean that happened. Yeah, I went ahead and did the push-up, sit-up was no problem. But I'm not gonna lie to you, the step test it challenged me a little bit. Actually, I had drops of sweat coming from my head. So yeah, so I'm not gonna say it's easy for the most part. It's easy. Okay. Um, for, I guess my recommendation for those who going to take this step test. Now, mind you, it is 5 minutes, and it might seem like that's not a insignificant time. It may seem real small or minute, and you're like, hey, no problem. 12-inch step, not an issue. However, you can lead off with your left foot. You can lead off with your right foot. I suggest if any of you guys that's out there who's looking to that's in this process and haven't taken the fitness test yet, is to practice. And when I mean by practice, practice alternating your steps as well. Lead up with your left foot, up, up, down, down, and then when you come down, switch feet. Up, down, down, and switch feet again. Up, down. The reason being is if you get ahead and you step with your right foot, depending on what you're dominant with, your left or right. For me, I had practiced stepping, doing this step test with my right foot, and I did not change feet. I did that for 5 minutes straight. And I will tell you, my calf muscle was extremely tight, and almost cramped, and almost in some sense kind of cramped up. Gave me some difficulty. So that can be a problem if you're actually taking the step test itself. In the interim, you're doing this up, up, down, down on the same foot, and you leading up with the same foot. You possibly could cramp. Your muscles might seize. You might, a lot of things can happen. So I suggest any of you guys, my recommendation, if you're gonna do this test, practice leading off with change feet. Go up, up, down, down. Start with the right foot. Start with the left foot. Um, Once even in the interim of that test, or when you're practicing, practice changing steps. As long as you keep pace with the audio, because you are going to be taking your directions from the audio. As long as you keep pace with the audio, you should be fine. Okay. Um, but I will tell you, after 2 minutes, you like, man, is this little audio speeding up? Like, what is going on? Like, but it's not the audio. Audio is not speeding up. It's your legs are slowing down. So practice this stuff. I practiced it one time. I underestimated it, and I mean, I passed. Obviously, I mean, that probably would have been the first thing I probably would have mentioned. But practice, 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 practice. Um, Other than that, my experience has been good. I suggest also, just as a good method of file management, the CBP, they're gonna send you a barrage of emails. They're gonna send you a barrage of emails. It'll be in your best interest to make a separate folder of all these emails that's coming to you, and either do a email rule where all those emails from the CBP are automatically forwarded to a folder, or as the emails come through, move them to a folder, because you are going to, without a shadow of a doubt, go back to these emails looking for information that's going to be requested on your paperwork. Like, for instance, once you get scheduled for your fitness test, you're going to receive an email, and that email is going to have a link that's going to give you documents that you're going to need to go to your uh, to basically participate in your exam. Some of the information that's going to be requested is your I think is it applicant ID. Okay, so anybody who's a candidate, I'm trying to get hired in this process, is signed the ID number. So it's important that you know what that ID number is, and if you don't know it, you know where to find it. So yes, if you're gonna get a flurry of emails, uh, if you could, it'll be in your best interest to make a separate folder where you can easily access those files when you need to. Other than that, man, today went well. The next process is well, let me get ahead and tell you. Today is the 15th. It's 15th of November. I just completed, like I said, I just completed the fitness test. I have a physical exam on the 20th of November. So I'm just trying to give you an idea how fast this process is going. It's moving and grooving, baby. Um, and that's fun. It's almost moving too fast, because here I am. If you saw my previous video, maybe you didn't, but I'm in the later stages of my career in the Army. I've been in the Army for 19 years. I retire next year. I'm a recruiter. I'm gonna have future video about that, as far as the recruiting, Army recruiting, and if you're interested in being a soldier, or Army Reserve, or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna put some information out on that. Uh, Also, I'm recruiting in the Delaware area, the North Delaware area. So if you're familiar with North Delaware, or maybe you're not in North Delaware, you want the truth is, I can provide that to you. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna try to sell you a dream. I'm gonna give you the real. So if you're interested in that, just comment below. Let me know what you wanting to know, whatever the case may be. Again, I'm a firm believer. You gotta you got something on your mind. You got something that you're inspiring to do. You got to get as much information as possible. And again, this whole YouTube experience is just uh, something I'm experimenting with, but I'm a firm believer about putting information out and making it available for everybody to use. So, um, again, I hope some of the information I provided to you is helpful. I hope it wasn't a big waste, but these videos help, and the other people who have put out videos in the past on YouTube have helped me and give me a vast amount of understanding. So, um, again, the takeaways from this is practice the step test, which is 5 minutes, 12 inch step. Alternate your feet. The tune is up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. If you want to get a good grasp of what that tune sounds like, you can also Google that on YouTube as well, and you should be able to find that audio. So it's not very difficult. Again, practice that test. Um, Also, practice file management. All right, when it comes to your email, so you could be on top of everything. Other than that, that concludes my video, and I hope you guys kind of got the gist of that. Kind of what I'm trying to feed you guys. Like I said, it's a pretty short video. Well, it's 11 minutes right now, but I thought it was gonna be an extremely quick video. But like I said, I'll have on the 20th of November. I have the physical. Hopefully that goes well. Again, I'm a little older. I'm approaching I'm in my late 30s, so hopefully that goes well. You never know. Um, Hoping that goes well, and now I look to upload another video in regards to how that went as well. Anyway, hey, you CBP candidates, good luck and stay tuned.